Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting him on the dive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Okay, ready?
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's a good find from the Oklahoma rookie there, and it gives him a fresh set of downs, too.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. Score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop. Before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bears pull out in front further, 13-zip.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. That play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go!
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Short pass brought in. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Thrown back, gets the handoff. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down, Oilers.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it near the 8. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
On the jump.
Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. Second down, looking for options. Throws caught, and in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Oilers make it a one-score game in the first half. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Oilers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, Timberwolves. Viking 18. Viking 18. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
70, Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And someone steps in, it's intercepted! And the Oilers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Brought in right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It is caught left side. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's gotten to his running back, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and never some positive yards.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Let's go.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Oilers parlay the interception into points. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Oilers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go now. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this is going to be down. It looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Ready?
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's the long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
He's going to throw it. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Running this one left. Here he goes again. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead.
It might be easy for some to take these touchdowns for granted, but I'm not doing so up here in the booth. Not the way he's been running. 3 different drives, Kate, have ended the same way. And I promise you, he's making it look easy, but it's not in this league.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. All in left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hit! Bronco 80. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Oilers about set to punt. He has it at the 13. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Back to throw now. Cut out left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking in the air here. Connecting on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Check smash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right up the gut. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
22-yard line.
Check flexing, 18. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Complete out to the right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Flexing, 18.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. For the first time, we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
To throw here on first down. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Little knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cam Little to kick off.
what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. Go.
Working now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing on third down. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the gun on third down. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds the in route complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. All set now, first and 10. Give now to the running back. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing again on second. Oh, this big guy is moving! And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
They'll run down here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Oilers start the second half with some needed points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they from his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Look to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 32-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Let's go.
They'll give left side. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Setting up to throw. And they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Ready, ready.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Okay.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
10 through 11. Ready.
Back to the well again. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Mustang 19.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. Play's going to force 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Step, ready.
Throwing ground here. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Finds a seam down the middle. Gets it to the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Oilers down by only 2 in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. So you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get put to the boundary. If your quarterback room to throw it up, you can find payday.
We're down down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready, ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears lead by only 2.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They hit this one off. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. The incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Okay, ready?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears have it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't.
Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready,
Throwing now. Connects on the crosser. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His 2nd coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Worked so far, he's got room. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19-18, Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got 1 hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Tag, 18, 70 Lions.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.